Today I've come to you with a slightly different topic. Sometimes there are cars you buy and never want to replace for years. In other words, the philosophy of buy once, drive for a lifetime. And today I'll talk about 5 Chinese SUV models. The kind of cars that make you think, I could easily drive this for 10 to 15 years. I have a small request. Our goal is 1,000 subscribers. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. It really motivates me. And believe me, this isn't just advertising. These models have proven through technology, engineering, and real-world testing that durability is possible. If, like me, you prefer being on the road rather than spending too much time in the garage, then watch this video until the end. If you're ready, grab a cup of tea or coffee, and let's begin, starting right from number 5. In 5th place, we're greeted by the BYD Sealion 7. And I have to be clear about one thing. BYD has long shed that old image of being just a cheap Chinese brand. This car practically redefines the concept of quiet power, long life. The Sealion 7 is built on BYD's e-platform 3.0 Evio. And that's not just a technical name. Thanks to this platform, the car is nearly flawless in terms of battery safety and thermal stability. At its heart lies the Blade battery. Yes, that famous battery. It has been tested countless times, pierced, crushed, even set on fire. Yet the outcome is always the same. No explosion, stable performance. With a 700-kilometer CLTC range and 0 to 100 kilometers per hour acceleration in just 3.8 seconds, the numbers are impressive. But for me, that's not the main point. What really matters is that even after 8 to 10 years, this battery continues to perform just as it did on day one. Because the biggest fear for many EV owners is the battery will weaken. With the Sealion 7, that's simply not a concern. Now let's step inside. The interior feels like Scandinavian design blended with Chinese precision. Simple yet high quality. Nothing rattles, the plastics don't feel cheap, and the most impressive part is that even after tens of thousands of kilometers, the cabin remains silent. Our channel is growing day by day, reaching more and more people, and with your support, we'll continue sharing amazing car stories. If you haven't joined our family yet, you can do it right now. It's very simple. Subscribe to the channel and become part of our family. Don't forget to like the video and share your thoughts in the comments. Now let's continue this adventure together. I promise, there are still plenty of fun and shocking cars ahead. In this model, BYD has also included a self-diagnosing system. That means the car itself detects when something needs attention and notifies you. This is truly the approach of the car of the future. Are you ready to drive the same SUV for 10 years without problems? Because the next model will make you forget about Tesla? I'm sure of it. Let's move on to 4th place. Here we're welcomed by the Xpeng G6. Friends, in my opinion, this car is a true silent revolution. Because Xpeng quietly yet very intelligently challenges the Tesla Model Y. It practically rewrites the idea of the silent revolution of technology. At first glance, the G6 might look like just another crossover. But once you step inside and dig a little deeper, you realize this is a genuine masterpiece of engineering. It comes with an 800-volt electric system, and that's a very important detail. Why? Because higher voltage means less heat, less energy loss, and longer lifespan. In other words, Xpeng has designed every little detail to extend the life of the car's components. The G6 offers a real-world range of 755 kilometers. Early users report that even after 25,000 kilometers, the battery has weakened by only 2%. In the E5 world, that's practically a record. And you get all this performance for around $28,000. Friends, at this price for this level, that's the new reality. Stepping into the cabin, it's minimalistic, yet futuristic. The steering feels precise, the screens are vivid, and every touch gives off a premium sensation. Xpeng has equipped this car with its XNGP artificial intelligence system, real-time mapping, high-precision radars, and continuous over-the-air updates. In other words, your car gets a little smarter every single month. And here's my favorite part. This car doesn't age. The technology keeps evolving. It's like a smartphone, but in the form of an SUV. Would you prefer a constantly updating SUV for 10 years or buying a new model every 3 years? Share your thoughts in the comments. For me, cars like this completely redefine the very concept of what an automobile is. In third place, we have one of my favorite brands, NIO, with its new sub-brand, the Onvo L90. The first thought when you see this car is, this is the future. It feels like a symbol of luxury, intelligence, and longevity. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel. Our goal is 1,000 subscribers and we're very close. I kindly ask everyone watching to join us. NIO's trick is simple, combining speed, pleasure, and durability. The L90 is built on the NT 3.0 platform, which is more than just a structure, it's a symbol of strength. The car feels like it's designed for years of use. Thanks to its 900-volt system, this SUV charges from 10% to 80% in just 12 minutes. But what interests me most is that this system puts less stress on the battery, ensuring long life. My favorite technology here is the battery swapping system. It's brilliant. If the battery weakens, you can replace it with a new one in just 5 minutes. And the design, simply elegant. Every line radiates calmness, every detail reflects precision. Inside, it feels like a luxury lounge. Every detail seems designed for long-term use. The AI system, Banyan 2.0, monitors the car's health. In other words, before you even notice, it knows which part is starting to wear out. That means you get a warning before any malfunction occurs. This car almost feels like it's breathing. Would you consider an SUV this intelligent to be truly reliable? And coming up next is a model that's simple yet strong as a mountain. If you've made it this far, you definitely need to watch until the end. Grab your tea or coffee. In second place, we have BYD once again, but this time with the Song Plus model. This SUV isn't just sold in China, it's loved because it's simple, yet unbreakable. It's the perfect family SUV. Whether you choose the plug-in hybrid or the fully electric version, the goal is the same, long-lasting and stable performance. This car feels like a reminder of simplicity and strength, both simple and powerful. The Blade battery is here as well. And BYD's statistics are incredible. After 500,000 kilometers, there's only about 10% energy loss. In the battery world, that's a very serious number. In the plug-in version, a 1.5-liter turbo engine works together with 2 electric motors. The result is both performance and efficiency. The system almost seems to protect itself. Inside, we find BYD's classic style, a rotating screen, thick seats, and a clean design. What I really like is that this interior feels practical. Every touch gives a sense of quality, yet at the same time you worry, what if it gets scratched? The most common phrase people use about this car is, nothing ever happens. Drivers say, I just drive. They rarely visit the service center. And that is the very essence of the Drive Forever philosophy. So what's better? Lots of technology or fewer features, but a reliable system. In my view, the BYD Song Plus strikes this balance beautifully. That's why sometimes the simplest choice turns out to be the smartest choice. And finally, at the very top of the list, we're welcomed by the Zeekr 9X. The first thought I had when I saw this car was, this isn't just a vehicle, it's the handbook of the future, the SUV of tomorrow. Zeekr is Geely's premium brand, and the 9X represents the peak of all their experience. It's built on the SEA architecture, the same platform used for Volvo and Polestar models, but further refined and perfected with over 500 horsepower and 0 to 100 kilometers per hour in under 4 seconds. The numbers are impressive. Yet the real strength of this car isn't in the figures, but in its durability. The entire body is laser welded, with a steel and aluminum mix that makes the structure extremely solid. Zeekr's mission isn't just to be fast, but to remain enduring. The battery, cooling system, and electric motors have each gone through individual stress tests to prove their resilience. The interior feels like it's somewhere between Tesla and Mercedes, futuristic yet elegant. This model follows the principle of intelligent aging. With every update, the car becomes more efficient, and even the battery's lifespan can be extended through software. So when you buy this SUV, you don't watch it age over the years. You just drive, while it quietly gets smarter. Do you know why this top 5 matters? Because for years people said, Chinese cars aren't durable. Now those voices are silent. These models prove the game has changed. Sometimes it's not the brand that speaks, but the technology. These SUVs aren't built just for the current generation. They're built for the future. And yes, maybe for the first time, the words made in China can stand alongside durability and trust in the same sentence. If someone told you, buy a car once and still enjoy driving it 10 years later, which one from this list would you choose? Write it below. Let's see which brand you think best fits the Drive Forever philosophy. BYD, Xpeng, NIO, or Zeekr.